We're here in Austria, Red Bull Ring. And, yeah. Wasn't able to get them in the other couple of nights. So we're here now, and it's going to be a 19-lap race here with the Formula Rs. Yeah, these things, of course, technically the second slowest, but they are the slowest class. That is a Formula series, technically, since go-karts aren't a Formula series. They are in this, but it is kind of like an extra series. Place for people to start at. And so, yeah, let's see how long does it take them to get a lap around this track. And let's see if this race will be just as exciting as the others. I mean, these cars are pretty slow, but I hope it puts on good racing like the IndyCar and Formula X Series did. That was like some seriously good racing. And Willow Springs next week, these guys will not be heading there. They will be waiting until, I believe, the 4th week to race again. The go-karts will also be later tonight since I also didn't get them earlier. So, no, they won't. These guys won't be racing at Monza. They definitely will not be going there. But yeah, here we go. Lap time's being set about 56 and a half. That race is still pretty. Americas. I don't know if I run these guys at Sonoma. I haven't taken a picture of these guys, but other than that, they'll be running the rest of the season, other than Silverstone, which is the race before the finale. But yeah, 31 cars tonight taking on 19 laps of this track. This series has the highest field number, as it is the entry into the Formula Racing. Which, yeah, anyone that anyone that raced in 2020, you will see here in, I mean, you might not see them in this series, but you'll be seeing them in the bigger series, and then, oh yeah, from the NASCAR Cup Series, F1, IndyCar, and World of Outlaws Sprint Cars. Now, World of Outlaws, I'm just going to stop it there at the Sprint Cars. we're not going to head on to any other series for them. Like the World of Outlaws late models, which we did, but we're just not going to head over there. And then, of course, I don't know if does IndyCar have a second series? Let's see. Oh, they do have the Indy Lights. I don't think we're gonna head over there, but it's might not be big enough. Well, it has. Yeah, looks like it's decent. Let's see. I'm just gonna check how many there are in here, and then we will get going. Okay, so there's only 13 racers in Indy Lights. Heck, might as well introduce them into the series. We'll bring IndyCar Lights here, and then NASCAR Xfinity and Truck Series, and Formula 2. And it is green here, or the Red Bull Ring, for the second to last time with the Formula R's. 19 laps. Let's see how aggressive are they off the start. Wheels go up. Entering Sector 2. It's like no damage, should be fine. Somehow didn't lose a wheel, but may want to come for that. If it did damage him enough. If it was just a tap and sent into the grass for a spin, I think he's totally fine. Looks like they're getting too aggressive. 1 here in the lead now. Go-karts will be running 20 laps here after this race, or just a little after this race. Of course, I don't have the series set up yet. big mistake there by second place. However, he did do the right thing. It just did not work out very well for him. Second place and third place kind of they're together now. They could catch up to the leader again still, of course. Okay, and it's 10 to go now here for the Formula R's. The go-kart track for this place is probably about half the size of this one. And for go-karts, it should be a pretty good track. I will have to set it up so that the go-karts can we'll be able to finish it. Actually, I don't know. I haven't tested them. It's a risk to let them run on fuel, because their fuel, I mean, it lasted all the way through the California highway. It should easily be able to last through this race. So I guess they don't need to really change anything. But yeah, Willow Springs next week, IndyCar, Formula X, and Formula A. And also the go-karts will be heading there. Formula R will be doing some testing there for next season, seeing if they will be running there. Also the Formula Renault testing. None of the testing will be streamed, though. But yeah, the Formula C will not be really heading there. If it works for the Formula R and the Formula Renaults, then we'll test the Formula C on the shorter track. They may, all series may head there next season, just on different parts of the track. The shorter track is actually an infield track that kind of, it's got a very weird layout. But it is definitely one of the toughest tracks on the game, no matter what car you are driving. Even the go-karts are a little tough there. But yeah, I don't think Formula C would be a very good one there. Formula R may be just small enough that they could head there. It would be one of the slowest tracks on the schedule, but I bet it would put on some good racing. And if that does work, that race, I mean, I don't know what race it would replace. Also, Road America, not on this season, will be tested for IndyCar Formula X. I don't know if we're going to be running any other series. We may see the Formula A series. I doubt we're going to see any other series run that track, though. And it would be one of the longest tracks on the schedule. That track is pretty long. But yeah, that would just make us have to do like probably about 30-ish laps there, 30-ish laps in IndyCar. But yeah. Also another track that will be in testing is probably another track that is in testing is the Algrave. Algrave, It's not an American track, but it's being tested. And that track might be able to do all series. If not all series, I definitely think the Formula C could race there. But yeah, I don't know. It all comes down to the testing. You may see some other tracks get tested over off season. Which off season will probably only be about a month. And over that month, over the month, I will be, of course, changing all the positions for, or who has what ride. Because we'll see a few drivers retire, and that will, let some other drivers come in and kind of trying to form the series how I want to be. It'll take maybe a couple seasons to form the series exactly how I want it to be. And look at that. Second, third, both caught up to the leader again. When you got someone to work with, it kind of happens. Of course, when the leader gets out in the lead so far, it seems like they slow down because, even like the top four that are together now, and kind of actually the top five. Fifth is a little farther behind, but he's still there. Oh, 3 to go here for the Formula R at Austria Red Bull Ring. Once again, these guys will not be returning for another 3 races, or 3 weeks. Ooh, the second place almost went for a pass there. Went back and came back into line though. Anyways, 4 liters of fuel left here, and no one's a lap down once again. Seems like this track is not for people going a lap down. Usually you'll see people going a lap down on the faster series, and when they have pit stops, that pit stops can really put someone a lap down. Damage, yeah, that will definitely do it. But you usually see damage in IndyCar and Formula X. Looks like no other series really cars get much damage. Or cars don't get much damage in any other series. Top 5 all there together, and it's the Y flag going to go, coming around turn 2, and I don't know how they do it, but 2 and 3 maybe. And it looks like the 101 should have the win, unless somehow that second place guy, he has been seeming to try it, but take the lead in these final 2 corners. He dives down, not gonna quite get there in this turn. Maybe in the next turn, no, he's too far back. The 101 will come around the final corner. On to the straightaway. Does the second place have enough of a run to pass him before the line? No, he will not. Oh, that's another close one, but still 54.921. So this is 4.92. Teammates with the gap. But now. So once again, your top 10. I will see you guys at the go-kart race